All right, we are going to do these problems a little bit out of order because I'm going to organize them by topic. Let's start with question number 1. Before I can factor something, I have to figure out what type of factoring method I'm going to use. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, how many terms are there? Okay. So for example, if I look at number 1 has 3 terms. And if it has 3 terms, I am either going to have to use the x or the x box to factor this. If I want to figure out which one of those I'm going to use, the next thing that I'm looking for, the next question that I'm going to ask myself is, what is A? Well, let's look at this. A here is 1. And that should make you smile, students, because when A is 1, we can use the shortcut method. As we were discussing right up here, when A is 1, we can use the shortcut method. So let's draw our magic X. Quick recap. Remember, the top of the X is A times C, and then the bottom is B. And so the A, B, and C's are just the numbers in front of, they're my coefficients in my expression. So A is 1, obviously. B is positive 8, and C is negative 20. Well, since A times C is just 1 times negative 20, I'm going to have a negative 20 on top, and then a positive 8 on the bottom. Our next step is to figure out what's going to go here on my X, okay? And so that's what we're going to do next. And to do that, we need to figure out what two numbers, when multiplied together, will give me negative 20, and when added or subtracted will give me 8. The best way, honestly, of just doing this is to make a list of your factors of the number on top. You don't worry about the negatives till the very end. Let's just find the factors of 20. I know that 1 times 20 will give me 20, or 2 times 10, or 4 times 5. You can either know this or use a multiplication chart to help figure this out. There are 3 pairs here. Now, the one that will add or subtract to give me 8, there's only one here that'll do that, and that's 2 and 10. So I know that I'm going to have 2 and 10, but it's a negative 20 up there. So for 2 numbers to multiply to a negative, one of them has to be negative. If it was 2 minus 10, that would give me negative 8. So it's got to be 10 minus 2. These are our 2 factors, okay? So that means that my 2 factors are going to be x. I can factor this expression out into x minus 2 times x plus 10. Again, those are coming straight from those 2 values of the x that we found. And we're done. This is our answer. It's in complete factored form. Pause the video, and I want you to try number 3. Press play when you're ready to go over it together with me. Okay, let's take a look at number 3 together. Number 3. So number 3, again, that I need to ask myself those questions. How many terms are there? There are 3. Okay. Is A 1? Yes. So I can use my shortcut. Okay. On the top, I'm going to have 1 times 6 is 6. And on the bottom is going to be 5. Now, if I list my factors of 6, I could do 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. The one that will add or subtract to give me 5, well, 2 plus 3 is 5. Don't have any negatives to worry about here. And so we're done. And now I can do my final step, because remember, those are my 2 factors. They're both positive, so that's going to become x plus 2 times x plus 3. And that's my final factored simplified form. We're going to stop this video because now we're going to talk about greatest common factor.